Hello everybody, this is Lag Spike and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Fates Quickies. Today we are going to be going over Paralogue number 21, Bright Smile. Paralogue 21 is Soleil's Paralogue. Soleil over here is Laslow's kid, and let me tell you, it's going to be one hell of a relief to not have to deploy trash-ass Selena every single map just to get Laslow laid. In all likelihood, our beloved friend Laslow's tenure as a deployed unit is also probably going to end, but you never know how things might end up. But I wouldn't hold my breath for more Laslow deployment. So, let me just switch this back. Let's talk about Soleil first. So, Soleil is actually one of the better child units in all of Fates, just because her combat stats are usually really good no matter what. As you can see, she's rocking a nice little C-rank swords right here, with 18 strength and speed, 15 defense, 12 res. Her HP is pretty low, and it is lower than average for Fates, but I mean, it's still, we're playing Fates, you gotta expect units to have low HP. Thankfully, her HP, if you do want her to be a little bit bulkier, you can put her into a class like Hero, and her HP will get buffed a little bit. You can really make it work with, depending on the reclass option. But no matter what, if you want her to be a frail, fast combat unit with a bunch of utility, you can put her into Bow Knight. She gets a lot of flexibility and movement. She can deal damage. She just has a lot of value, and a lot of this is benefited from the fact that she has this really useful personal named Sisterhood. Basically, if she's supported, this means she could be tax stanced, or she could be paired up or supported in some other way by a female ally. She deals +2 damage and takes -2 damage. Usually for Soleil, this is either her mom or another child female unit, because those are the only units that child units can get supports with. So for us, it's probably going to be Sophie that she's going to be supporting with. But I might have to eat my words and end up deploying trash-ass Selena once again. Anyways, Paralogue 21 is a conquest paralogue, so as usual, it's our favorite objective route. However, unlike some of the paralogues I'm going to have to end up doing, like Valoria, we have actually a fun map this time. Soleil's paralogue revolves around defending this town right here from attacks on all sides. So there's a limited number of entry points to this town. However, a lot of them are interconnected. For example, from here, you could go here, you could go here. From here, you could go here and get to the center, go up, and there's just a bunch of different ways to go. So there's a bunch of different choke points. To help us out, you're provided with these two obstacles right here. You can pick this up if you go next to them with a unit that has a free spot in their inventory. You can use the grab command to pick it up and put it in your inventory, and then you can on a later turn place it down basically anywhere. I'm pretty sure you can't place it down on these wood tiles, but you can place it down on any of these floor tiles. These boxes are actually going to end up acting pretty similar to how Xander was in our last video, where he's just a moving wall. Another neat trick is that if you see these walls that are separating us from these enemies, you can actually lunge through these walls. Sometimes it's not that great of an idea because, you know, these enemies do hit pretty hard, but also there's kind of dangerous enemies right here, like these mages and this group of outlaws. But we can make it work. Sophie and Percy are going to take advantage of this idea. Now, we also have 4 green unit Lancers on this map. They can't double because they have Wary Fighter, and they have kind of shitty stats, but they can take a couple of hits. They're not really good at dealing damage, but they can take a couple of hits and they have vulnerary, so it's not the end of the world. However, I wouldn't really rely on these guys for combat because you need to keep them alive to receive the end of map rewards. Keeping all of them alive gives you a Draco Shield, a Physic, and a Friendship Seal. If one of them dies, you don't get the Draco Shield, and if 2 of them die, you don't get the Physic either, so you just get the Friendship Seal. And if 3 or more die, you don't get anything. If these guys were reliable combat units, we would actually lower the number of choke points we have to contend with, because like we could just like hold up here and like here and here. But because they're bad, we actually have to increase our choke range to covering a lot more of the map, which is kind of an ingenious way of doing it. It is a little bit annoying though. Now, the last thing I want to cover about this map is the boss. His name is Zara. He's a mercenary. He promotes into hero if you go to this map after units are promoted. He has soul, counter magic, and pass. He's not got great stats anywhere, but he is a hero, so that's kind of to be expected. But his defense is pretty solid, and his HP especially is pretty solid. And if you really want a unit with just some decent bulk and okay stats all around, then I guess you could capture him, though I never bothered doing it. Okay, let's get started. As usual, preps and benchmarks are in the description, so if you're interested, please check it out. So it's going to explain the map here. Gimmick here. Yep. Piles of rubble. You can drop it wherever you want. Alright, our first priority here is to get Laslow to Soleil. This is not as big of a priority as it would be if we went to this map later when the enemies were like level 5 or level 8 promoted and Soleil is still unpromoted with her offspring seal in her inventory, but it's still good to get out of the way early on. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Shura move all the way down here. Azura is going to sing for him, and then Shura's going to go right here, and he's going to separate Laslow out here. As it stands right now, Laslow has just enough movement, if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to get to Soleil and talk to her next turn. So that's step 1 sorted out. Alright, next what we're going to have to do is we're going to have Peri and Keaton move all the way down here, and we're going to drop Keaton on the force. Normally you drop the unit with higher movement out front if you're trying to boost like this, but Keaton is a Wolf Segner, and Wolf Segner and Kitsune actually have really low movement costs on Woods. I'm pretty sure they don't have any movement costs on them at all. It's just 1 movement compared to Peri's 3. So she's going to pair up with him, and he's going to be moving her, which is kind of a departure from the usual, but that's just how it is. Next, Corin is going to go over here, and he's going to switch to Felicia, drop himself to the left. Now, after this, we have this right side. On this right side, we've only deployed Xander, Charlotte, Percy, and Sophie. Xander's job is to just hang out around this general area and be big-bodied as fuck until these enemies are all dead, and then he's going to move over here and help take on Zara. So to facilitate that, we're just going to move here. We're going to switch to Charlotte. I'll just move here, why not? Switch to Charlotte and separate Xander onto this hedge tile right here. Now we move on to the main attraction here. We have Percy. He's level 17 compared to most units being level 19 to promoted. Yes, even Sophie was level 19 and she promoted this on the preps for this map so she could hit some benchmarks. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Percy lunge over here. He has 70 hit, which isn't that good, but he's actually like really close to C rank, so he's going to get 5 more hit from his next weapon rank level, so that's pretty nice. Yep. Nice. He also has his mom's Savage Blow, so he's going to deal enough damage to leave that fighter basically as a non-issue for the rest of this map. Yeah, after this combat, he's going to get into his C-rank C-rank Axis, sorry. So C-rank Axis is going to give him an extra 5 hit. It looks like 10 hit, but this guy's a Steel Axe, which gives him less void, so it's if you go back to combat against that Iron Axe guy, it would be 75 hit as opposed to 70. Okay. Alright, now we are on turn 2. First, what we're going to do is we're going to have Laslow go all the way down here. We're going to talk to Soleil. Yeah. And then we're going to actually have him end his turn here. Because what we want to do, if he pairs up, Soleil's going to grab this and she's going to drop it. It's the same thing, but like it just provides us more tactical flexibility. So Soleil's going to go over here. She can grab this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have Shura. He's going to move all the way down. Shura's going to take over this corridor right here where Soleil was patrolling. Corin, where's Corin? Corin's going to pick this obstacle up, and then Felicia's going to pair back up with him. Corin has enough movement that we can drop this obstacle off right here where we want it, and then next turn he can just fly over here, which is where he's going to stay for most of the rest of the map. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, have Peri pair up with Keaton, and we're going to have him move over here. If you look right here, if you don't really have a better plan, if for some reason you're not able to get another unit over here, you can actually just have Keaton, you know, like you could go here and take on 2 of the 3 guys, but we have Leo to do that, so we're going to actually just send Keaton down here. We're going to switch to Peri, and we're going to wait. And then what Azura is going to do is she's going to just, oh, that's not Azura. Azura is going to go right here, and she's going to separate Leo out. He barely has enough movement to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so he's going to be able to make it next turn. Charlotte's just going to like pair up with Xander, and he's just going to keep moving down. If you're wondering what the switch separate thing I'm doing is basically, so let's say that Xander and Charlotte are right here. Xander's here, Charlotte's here, Xander's here. If we pair up right here and we just move, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we just end turn here, then we would have another 8 movement next turn. Okay, that's cool. But if we switch to Charlotte and then we drop Xander here, then we could have 8 movement from this tile. So it's just a bit of extra movement. You want to make sure that the high movement unit is in front and the low movement unit is in back when you separate out. Typically, unless like with Peri and Keaton, there's some deployment, terrain costs. So Peri's just gonna go. So we're gonna highlight the range of these outlaws because obviously they're bow units. We don't want Percy to eat shit. So Percy's just gonna go down here and he's gonna take on this guy. Yeah. Yeah, I think Percy's gonna get a level up. Here we go. What's he gonna get? Strength, skill, speed, defense. Pretty good. No HP, but honestly, really good level up. Okay. Yep. The fighter's just gonna approach. Every enemy's just gonna approach us. Now, that low HP fighter is going to be able to attack one of the Lancers, but he's so low HP that the Lancer can take him on. Like, I trust this guy to be able to hit this guy literally once ever. So, alright. Let's start this turn off by having Soleil drop off this obstacle right here. This makes it so that the choke point is over here for this area, and also when we pair Laslow up here, he can basically 2-range against any mages that come here, because they're going to want to attack him. Then Shura can go all the way down. Corin, if we go here, can move to a tile as far in as he can without being in range, and then drop this obstacle over here. Then after that, we're going to... we don't want Corin to be in range because these mages would attack him, and he's not going to die, but even if we gave him like a tome, he wouldn't have enough magic to one-round them even with a bunch of buffs. So Peri's just going to go over here, nuke a mage. You know, it's just another day in the life. She's going to get her Bloodthirst. Unfortunately, my Peri is really strength screwed and speed screwed, and I think defense screwed as well. She's just really unlucky this run. So she's just barely not strong enough to one-hit KO this mercenary after a boost. So, but, you know, one-hit KOing, not being able to one-hit KO a unit with more defense than basically every other kind of unit on this map is probably... If that's your concern, you're probably doing just fine. Then Azura is going to pair up with Leo, and he's going to start just taking on these fighters. Nice unnecessary crit here. You love to see it. So Charlotte is going to just pair up here, and they're going to assume the position, and just start attacking. That's unfortunate. Then Percy's going to move all the way down. We're not going to have him attack. We're going to have Sophie attack and kill one of these archers. It's actually really convenient that the guy there is the Poison Strike guy, because we don't want to take any extra chip that we don't want to. Peri's gonna take a little bit of chip. If she was like a paladin, she would be taking less damage from the mercs and taking basically no damage from the mages. But honestly, like, it doesn't really matter. She's gonna be doing fine regardless. As you can see, these mages do quite a bit of damage to Xander, but in this particular squad, they only show up one at a time for some reason. So we're just gonna take advantage of that. So, all right, what turn are we on? Let me see. Turn 4. Okay. So, we're almost completely in position with all of our units. We're going to start off by having Laslow take a pot shot at this guy right here. We stacked him to have enough attack to kill him, so that's good for us. And then, this is also going to bait this mage into attacking Laslow next coming enemy phase, so that's also nice. Then, okay, now, Shura's going to move over here, take care of this guy. Sometimes this guy, if you manage to hit that guy, then he would just stay there. But we didn't, so he's not going to stay there. Whatever, we can just have Xander kill it. It's really not that much of an issue. Shura was already just planning on moving as far down as possible, so that's fine by me. In fact, it's actually even better because Shura's going to get a bit more EXP that we want him to get. Now, next up is Corin. Corin's going to move right here, and we're going to actually switch to Felicia, and she's going to take care of these mages because she's, either way, like, as it stands right now, this guy won't attack her. This guy will attack her, deal some damage, but she'll kill him back. And if we were in Corin, if we were as Corin with the dual club, this guy would attack, and he could potentially deal a lot more damage. And Felicia has like live to serve, so she has like reliable recovery. I think next up is Leo. Yeah, Leo's gonna be deleting this guy so that Peri can move up and take on those mages on the left side. What are we gonna get? HP, magic, skill, luck, rest. Can we get some defense or speed, please? Okay, so Peri can take... If she was, like, in Paladin, she could probably take on all these guys. As it stands right now, I think she has, like, a 15 to 20% chance of death if she tries to take on all of them. So, instead, we're just gonna take on the lower squad right here. And, she can kill all 3 of them very easily. Finally, what we can do is we can have Sophie take care of this steel bow guy. This guy's the only, like, out of these 2, the killer bow guy does 1 damage to Sophie and has a chance to do 4. This guy does like 5 damage regardless, so it's pretty clear who's the real threat here. There we go. That's my guy. All right, here we go. Yep. As you can see, she's living. Oh, nice dodge. Wasn't really necessary, but love to see it regardless. More luck, more luck. Let's go. She's gonna have so much luck at res. She could probably just dodge the fucking staff savant mates later on in the game. That's absurd. All right, yeah. Oh, he dodged. That's actually a really nice dodge. He doesn't need to dodge, but it just means that we don't have to have Felicia heal him up or have him use the vulnerary at some point later in the map. These guys are the less threatening of the 2 groups because the top guys are all Fimble Vetter and one of them has Malefic Aura. This bottom group is not that threatening. Alright, turn 5. Let's have Laslow equip his Iron Sword and pick this obstacle up. This is going to result in this guy going for this Lancer. And if we didn't equip the Iron Sword, he would be stuck here and we would be in the same situation where we couldn't move this turn. And that's definitely what we don't want. We want to clear out this corner so we can move this obstacle to right here so that when Zara approaches from here, we can more like effectively know how he's going to approach us. Then Corrin can go over here, can just stay here, yeah, and kill this mage with his dual club. Oh, Dragon Fang, that's pretty nice actually. We don't have to worry about the shield gauge going away. Now, Peri should go all the way up. If she has enough HP, she can go all the way up. Let's see, 13. Yeah, well, it would be 11 damage, yeah. So she can go all the way up, 1-hit KO this Fimble Letter guy, and because she 1-hit KO'd him on player phase, there's only 2 enemies that can attack her. If she didn't have enough HP, she could just take on these 2 guys, and then Leo could move further up to take these guys on. Then Leo is going to go all the way over here, and he's going to equip his Horse Spirit. Sophie can then finally kill this dude, and then we can also move towards attacking those fighter guys. Xander is in range of 2 mages right now, which is, you know, not ideal, except for the fact that he has a shield gauge, so actually it's perfect. We're going to put him right here, and then Shura can take the other guy's kill, which is awesome. Yep, she's going to take on this guy. She's going to take maximum of 11 damage, which would be annoying, but honestly, like, Keaton can actually basically substitute Peri's combat on this chapter. It's just that we give it to Peri because she tends to just be a better long-term prospect. But with these level ups, I don't know, man. Okay, honestly, this guy seems like he's perfectly able to take care of this threat squad right here. So what we can do is we can have Laslow go right here, drop his... Oh, no, not in this order. We want to actually move Corrin down here first, because if Laslow drops the obstacle, then it would... I think Corrin might not have enough movement to make it all the way back, so we don't want to do that. So we have Laslow drop his obstacle. If you go right here, you see you can't drop it onto the forest tiles. So now that we're done with that, what we can have is... What we're going to have is, let me see. Okay, yeah, Shura. We're going to move Xander right... What's the range of this asshole? Okay, yeah, Xander's going to move right here. Shura's going to move right here. And with a dual strike, this mage is not even going to be able to get a counterattack. This guy can't reach. This mage is going to attack Shura at 2 range, which is annoying. But we can, like, move Xander so that he kills the merc next turn, and then Shura will be able to dual strike off of him and kill the mage before he can get another counterattack. So, yeah. Right now, let me see. Yeah, Percy's at great HP. So Percy could actually be at pretty low HP, but odds are, if things worked out where he didn't actually, like, he missed a hit or something, he could be at low HP, but you should check to see whether he can actually still kill one of these guys, get a shield gauge, and potentially be fine, because depending on the situation, you might still be able to do it. Oh, that was Savage Blow. Okay. I was very confused there for a moment. Okay, Leo can move all the way back. I think this is... Yeah, so right now these two guys are left, and what we can do is we can actually have, if you look right here, Keaton he's basically got, he can basically take on these guys. So what he's going to do, he's going to attack the bottom guy with his Beast Stone. We're not attacking with the Beast Rune because then they wouldn't attack us on enemy face. So Keaton's going to take this guy on. He's going to get a little bit of EXP, and then Leo's going to move all the way back, because soon there's going to be reinforcements from here, and we also want to have Leo back here just in case, you know, things go wrong. He's our fail-safe for this portion of the clear. For some reason, this guy now wants to attack Laslow. Maybe it's because he's afraid of the Chad greed unit. I mean, I don't really blame him. I would be afraid of that guy too. We've got trouble. Strength and skill. Honestly, I'll take it, but also can I get some bulk, please? Yep, this guy's gonna attack him. The other guy's gonna kill himself against Keaton on enemy phase, and then we can just basically run away while still staying in range and have the leftover guy attack us on the next enemy phase and kill himself on Keaton again. Percy's really showing off why he's one of the better child units here. Flying is just that good. And also he has, you know, HP plus 5 as easy inheritance. Strength, skill, defense. Not bad, honestly. I'll take it. More defense means that he's bad bulky, but like some HP would be nice. He does have HP plus 5, so he's a little bit bulkier than he looks on his stat level up screen, but still would be nice. Okay, this turn we're going to start off by doing what I just said, and we're going to have Keaton run all the way over here, have his Beast Stone equipped. And then after that, where's I can't find, oh yeah, Corrin, we're going to switch to Felicia, have her kill this guy. At this point, Laslow could be kind of low, and if he is, you could have him use a vulnerary. And you know what? I am still going to have him use a vulnerary. Go here, use the vulnerary. Because this will allow Felicia to be able to move faster this turn. Now, Xander can go here, kill this guy. Shura can help with a dual strike and make sure that the mage doesn't even get to counterattack. Right now, Percy's really low, and there's also mages here, so yeah, it's just not a good idea to do that. But what we can do is we can use our movement to make it so that Percy can reach like an area where Felicia is, so he can get healed. So after Leo can take out these, like at least a couple of these mages, he can handle the rest. Then Leo's just gonna keep moving. Yeah, probably strength and defense. Yup. Oh, speed, res. Ooh, Keaton. I didn't know you were built like that. Okay. So let me see something here. So Laslow has 32 HP, 13 res. These guys do 28. Let's say they do 30 damage. I think 30 damage is fair with the B rank. I need to check my notes here. B rank is +1 attack, and with tomes, it's he gets +2 attack because of weapon triangle advantage. So 30 minus 13 is 17. 17 he attacks. 17 can this third guy can't actually reach Laslow, so he's fine. He would take 17. Yeah, he could just heal up. So we could just move Felicia. If we could go here, so we can go. Have Leo go right here. We want to try to keep him out of range of 2 of the enemies. Yeah, so if we go right here, this will aggro 2 enemies, keep him out of range of 2 of the enemies. Move Felicia all the way up here. She can switch to Corrin. Actually, she can separate Corrin out over here, and then Percy's going to go here, and he's going to get healed next turn by Felicia. So we're going to switch Keaton out here, and the next turn he can take on this, Peri can take on this group. Laslow's just going to be chilling. Xander and Shura should start moving up here. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Ooh, strength and res. That's actually nice. That's actually really important because now he doesn't get 2-hit KO'd by those guys. Yeah. Try to take on Leo, you get fucking bodied. That's just the rules of nature. Okay, do not heal. Okay, this turn, we're gonna go right here. How much HP is Peri on? It's not, she can't comfortably take on all of these guys at once, so we're just gonna have Keaton do it instead. Let's see. Pair up here, go here. I can actually trade my dual club over to Percy and then heal him, which allows him to more reliably take on this mage right here. 17 plus 7, yeah, he's chill. Ooh, nice crit. Okay, and then I can actually sing for him. Why did I do that? And he can kill this guy too. He's very close to leveling up. That's pretty good. Then, yeah, Xander and Shura just need to keep moving. Laslow can just chill here because he's not only does he have shield gauge, he also doesn't get 2-hit KO'd by those guys. Yep, Keaton gets another level up. Strength defense. HP, strength, speed, damn, dude, what the hell? Yo, I think this Keaton's been taking all of Peri's good level ups. That's fucked up. Yo, that's your wife, bro. Why you gotta do that to her? Okay, so I'm actually kind of a dumb dickhead. Wait, actually, it'll take him an extra turn to get there. We should be fine. So, no. Switch, separate out here, go here. We can potentially, and when I say potentially, I really do mean potentially, because I'm not sure about it. We can potentially give Percy another kill. You can actually lock these guys out and force them to just like wait until you kill them, which is kind of a dickhead move, but whatever. Xander's kind of close to defender. This is actually kind of it's like a three-way tie in terms of who wants his EXP. Speaking of people wanting EXP, here's Peri to just kill this mage, get her level up. Please be a good level up. I really need you to get good level ups. HP, strength, luck. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can hear. Let me see. Let's go, like, here, heal up Shura. I'm going to transfer Azura over to Corrin so that potentially get Percy to double this guy. How much attack do these mages have? 28. 28 minus 10 is 18. 18. Damn, that's really unfortunate. I really fucked up my chances on this one. Oh, actually, no. What I can do is I can do this, have Percy go here. He equips the dual club, and we're big chilling because only 2 enemies can attack him. The third mage can't attack him. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Yep. Soul? Who are you trying to flex on? Get flexed on. Nice. Capped out. Wow, wait, he capped out? Damn, that was a good. Oh my god. Yo, this has been a good ass chapter for Percy. God damn. Okay, I think what I can do is, okay, who all is like mad close to leveling up? Let's see. Switch. Oh. Okay, take this pod shot right here, get her a level up. HP, skill, luck, defense. Not a bad level up, but I really would like some speed. Where the fuck is Xander? Okay, I should probably zoom in a little bit. Okay, take this. I mean, I'm paired up, so it's not like she can do anything. And also, just for safety, I'm gonna fucking rally here. We're so stacked right now that I don't think. Yeah, that's all you can do. barely not going to get enough to get to level 5, which is really unfortunate. But I mean, Chapter 18 is definitely a Xander, a big just send Xander in kind of situation. Yup, 1 XP away. Alright, well, that was Paralogue 21 in 13 turns. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm very close to getting 500 subs, and that's when I unlock community posts. So if you guys want to have, you know, more of a decision on what goes on at the channel, I would highly recommend subscribing. And we all know what the bell does by now. Thank you for watching. Bye.